And this is what you saved your lunch money for, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 71st running of the 10-horn 100, and we're underway here at DuQuoin. Field going to barrel off into turns 1 and 2. We'll see who has the advantage here in the opening lap. They're still side by side for a moment for the top spot. Outside line going to have the advantage. 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑯𝑚𝑺 going to take off in the lead as they squirt onto the back straightaway. The roaring field of Silver Crown competitors making their way into turns 3 and 4 here in the opening lap. Hugged down to the inside guardrail. Who will have the lead here on lap number 1? Charge into the inside. AJ Fike lost the lead on the start. Now charging back to the inside line. He'll come around and he'll lead on lap number 1. So AJ Fike back to the top spot after running second about the first 3 quarters of lap number 1. 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑯𝑚𝑺 in the runner-up spot. Justin Grant running in 3rd, Stockton running in 4th, Leary running in 5th, Klauser, Steffens, Moles, Danner, 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑯𝑚𝑺. That was your top 10 of the opening lap. Challenge for the 3rd spot now. They work onto the back straightaway, inside line to chase Stockton. The true brand field jewels, number 69, going to take over that 3rd position. Justin Grant going to fall to 4th. Right now, CJ Leary chasing him. Down to the inside with the run at the line advantage. This time going to be to chase Stockton. Stockton 5th to 1st in 5 laps here. He will show the way in that pink 69 Racing Blue Fuse Automotive Network Spec Chevrolet powered Maxim chassis number 69. AJ Fike now falling to 3rd as CJ Leary quickly making his way by. Leary in the 21 from the 8th starting spot, quickly up into the 2nd position. Again, tire and fuel management will become a factor in this one. Leary right now, though, saying, look at this. He's going to work to the inside, had a good run to the exit of turn number 4, and now he's going to lead the way. 6 laps in, another leader at the front of this one. CJ Leary in the Avante Windows and Doors Center for Intuitive Education, Kurt Brecker's Kodiak Products number 21 has taken over. Stockton in 2nd. Justin Grant in 3rd, AJ Fike. Challenge from Kyle Steffens. The modified ace going to take that spot away, move Steffens up into the 4th spot. He has been slipped back to the 11th spot here, looking a little bit further back in the field. As everybody trying to hug down to the guardrail on the entry of turns at 3 and 4. Problems. They got one slow here in the front straightaway. Caution. Left rear has shredded on the number 3 of Eric Gentry. Boy, Swanson finding something there right about 20 feet past the exit of turn number 2. They're going to go side by side. Tyler's going to try the outside. The number 81 trying to get some mojo working on the outside. They make contact. Right front, left rear. They make contact. Disbeat the right front of the 6 and disbeat the left rear on the 81. Caution. Kyle Steffens with a good restart, going to shoot up into the 3rd spot here. Times are down with an off-center start can and works by the 69 of Chase Stockton to take over 3rd here. Stockton very confident in his pre-race interview, felt like he had a good shot at a good run here, and so far he's proven it. Steffens able to beat the 69 to the punch and hold on to the 3rd spot here. Coming up on the 31. Dave Burkheimer to put him a lap down. Steffens going to try to step to the outside and see if he can make that pass. We got one smoking off into turns 1 and 2. Looks like an engine laying down for one driver. Oh, that is Briggs Danner. Again, Leary leads the way in 21. Leary with a rocket launcher of a restart, able to quickly pull away from Justin Grant. Thought Grant was going to have some company there for a second. Stockton looked like he was going to swing by and take the position away, but Stockton on the restart, able to work by Kyle Steffens. Great timing by the driver, number 69, put Steffens back to 4th. Klauser in 5th, Fike in 6th, Cochran in 7th, 𝑯𝑰𝑮𝑯𝑚𝑺, Moles, and KTJ. Your top 10 here as we're back underway. CJ Leary not letting up one bit so far. Shane Cochran falls to 7th, and Tyler is running away right now, as not sure, but it looks like Shane may be off of the pace. Shane Cochran off of the pace on the back straightaway. We'll see if he makes the turn down into the infield. He does not, but the field barreling down. Problems for the two-time Ted Horn 100 winner after a valiant run from the back of the pack. That car slowing over in turns 3 and 4. Trying to limp his way around. There is an entry point there at the exit of turn number 4. We'll see if he can make it there. And looks like he might be coming up just shy here. Maybe. Can he turn it down into the infield? He cannot. That's going to bring the caution flag back out. Leary on the gas brings it back to green. Good restart for the 69. Stocker going to look to the inside for a second as they work into turns 1 and 2. Got it. Takes it away from Justin Grant. And looks like problems on the restart for the 19. Moles very slow down the front straightaway into turns 1 and 2. The car continues to roll under its own power. But something has gone awry on at the AME Electrical number 19 as he is slow onto the back straightaway. We'll see if he's able to clear down into the pits here as they work off of turn number 4. Lead still in the hands of CJ Leary. Stocking in second. Justin Grant, last couple of restarts, like the car is struggling to take off. Leader working the bottom side of turns 3 and 4. Stockton had made up some ground, but now has lost some of it. Just over 3 seconds last time as Klauser now takes advantage of traffic. Able to work by the 91. He moves it up into third. Lap car can hold up the 69 as they come around to the wing of the white flag. 1 to go. Onto the back bumper of a slower car here as they work onto the far side of the speedway. Picked up his 4th career Silver Crown victory on the tarmac in Brownsburg, Indiana. And today, he will notch one of the crown jewels into his belt here today. For the first time on a dirt mile, CJ Leary is victorious in the Ted Horn 100. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the Ted Horn 100, your winner, C.J. Leary.
Well, Chuck Leary's 60th birthday would have been this past Thursday, just 2 days ago, and adorned with his name in Victory Lane. CJ, man, how good does it feel to add your name to a list of winners on the Dirt Miles?
Man, this is incredible. I've been trying to win on a mile for a long time, and I've been really close, and something's always, struck us, and we haven't been able to get it done. It wasn't from a lack of effort from all the teams I've drove for, and today we were really good. Should have had plenty of tire left. I don't know why I was conserving so much at the end. I just had a lot of things running through my mind, what could go wrong, but Team AZ, Avanti Windows and Doors, this is a hell of a team to drive for. Super thankful and proud to be their driver, and I think my dad was riding around there with me there those last couple laps. I can't express it enough how much this would mean to him and to me. Like I said, he won the Hoosier 100 in 1997, and I've always wanted to rub elbows with him there with being a mile winner. So finally got it done. Mike and all these guys on the 21AZ, the RC chassis, Stanton Racing Engines, FK Rod Ends, Apache Transport, Kodiak Products, just everybody that puts in work on this thing. I just so appreciative.
Able to keep such a comfortable distance between both yourself and Justin Grant, and then later on yourself and Chase Stockton. How closely were you working with your spotter to make sure that you were staying well ahead but not burning up your stuff?
Actually, I put a new radio in my helmet this week, and it didn't work nearly as good as the last one. I could hear Eric really well, and he did a really good job on keeping me just far enough away to hold a good pace and not use our stuff up. Mike was super staticky, so every time he'd come on the radio, I couldn't really hear quite what he had to say, but he was relaying the message, and Eric was letting me know. And like I said, those last 5 laps, I started conserving a bunch. Like I said, just thought our tire was probably used up a little bit, but the thing looks great. So obviously, our car had a really good balance to it, and I drove a really good race. Lap traffic the place was nice and wide. I always loved it, the night races here, because it built kind of a cushion. It was more of a sprint car race, but I'll take it however I can get it. This was just as awesome.